and good afternoon. Welcome to another edition of Chamber Talk on Regional Radio KJL. Unfortunately, you may have heard this is our final show of Chamber Talk, but we're still going to have lots and lots of fun today, aren't we, Ashley?
It's going to be a great show. The grand finale, you might call it.
The grand finale. Where's my confetti?
Yeah, we need some confetti to blow around.
Confetti and balloons and all that fun stuff. Yeah, why not? We got a great lineup of guests today. Sheila Morris here, as well as Mark Campbell from the MSU Lebanon Alumni Chapter. Melinda Fries with Lebanon Area Foundation is here. And, of course, the beautiful Miss Ashley Mahan, or Mrs. Ashley Mahan, I should
Patty,
say.
I'm going to miss this weekly compliment you give me.
I know.
I'm really going to miss
Am I just going to have to call you on the phone and say, Ashley, you're beautiful?
Yeah. Yep, at least send a text every day.
Okay. I can
Let me
do
know.
that. I can do that. So, lots of stuff going on. LSK is having an open house and boat show. Is that going to be at their facility?
Yes, ma'am, and that is actually tomorrow and Saturday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. So,
Woohoo.
Yep, lots of fun out at LSK. Go check out what they have. They have a wide range of boats, and they'll also have some snacks and special deals, and also some expert advice to give everybody. I would need it.
I could use some expert advice. I wonder if it's just anything. Expert advice about anything, or if it's just
That might be a
the boat
nice
thing.
little test to go out there and just start asking all kinds of questions, not about boats.
Yeah. Hey, they said you were the expert. We won't give them that bad of a time. Coming up on Saturday, June 29th, Project 360 will have their golf tournament at Great Life.
Yeah, that's going to be a great time for everybody. Tee-off is at 10 a.m., but they do ask people to check in at 9 a.m. It's a 4-man scramble. Patty, do you ever play golf?
I can throw a golf club.
There you go. There you go. I've played a couple times, and I am not great, but I will say it is a fun time if you're with the right people to go out there and play. So
Yeah, I mean, I would probably be better playing soccer with a golf ball than I would with a golf club. Let's just, tell it like it is. To register, call Tim, 417-664-1724. Now, Goodwin Hollow Bridge is still closed, but you can go to get to Great Life. You can go out Finch Road. Go down 4th Street, out Finch Road, take you to KK, right up past Jolie Barber School. That'll take you to Highway 64. There you are.
that is some expert advice, Patty.
I know.
Talk about expert.
Expert. Yeah. I can also tell you that you might want to turn right. But don't ask me if it's east or west, because that's a bust. Project 360 Youth Services, it is a great organization, correct?
Oh, yes. They help all of the youth in the community who might be homeless or living in unstable living conditions, ages 13 to 20. It's a great place for them to go, hang out, have some great resources that they can get available to them. So all of the money from this golf tournament goes to help that.
Absolutely. Check in at 9 a.m., tee off at 10. It's a 4-man scramble. To register, again, call Tim, 417-664-1724. If you're looking for a reason to go golf on Saturday, this is it.
This is it.
Yeah. Friday, July 5th is First Friday in downtown Lebanon.
These months are really flying by because I feel like we just keep talking about First Friday, but it's another First Friday.
It is another First Friday. They have them every month, Ashley.
I know. It's just they're just going by way too fast for me. This one starts it's 5 to 8 p.m. The Boba Bar will be having some things going on there, so go check them out at 106B North Madison. And then there will be all kinds of other deals and activities, extended hours. Fun for all downtown.
Live music. Don't forget the concert.
Concert at the Shrine Club. Yep.
Yes.
You don't want to miss that. It's free.
And
Free.
I think it's Throwback Country
That
is
sounds right.
performing this time. Yeah, and they are awesome. They are awesome. And then July 6th is a Miss Country Miss Country, Miss Laclede County Fair Pageant.
Well, I heard that they will have a portion of the pageant where they dress in country wear. So you were right.
I wasn't too far off.
Yes, the Miss Laclede County Fair pageant is back. This is the first year in a while that it is going on during the fair. Really excited for this. I have heard that Laclede County hasn't been represented at the state fair pageant in 90 plus years. So this is an opportunity for someone from Laclede County to get in there.
90?
That's what I heard.
I don't think it's been 90, but okay.
Well,
You know,
I'll ask my
sometimes
sources.
people stretch the facts and the truth, but that's okay. We've got some great guests today to talk about. We'll talk more about the Laclede County Community Fair when we come back. After speaking with our guests, let's talk to Mark Campbell and Sheila Moore, the MSU alumni chapter. What are you guys up to?
Well, we have a big event, which we have every year. It's going to be our student send-off. So at this event, we really want to recognize incoming freshmen, show our support for those students as they head off to the university, whether it's in Springfield, West Plains, or Lebanon. We just really want to throw our arms around them and support them. And I was thinking about this, what can I, for somebody that's never been there, and I really liken it to, if you think back in high school when you had an assembly or maybe a pep rally, that's kind of the atmosphere we want to create. We want to build some excitement. We'll have a DJ there. We'll have the student bookstore selling shirts and other wares. We'll have a silent auction. And so it's going to be a fun event. It'll last a couple hours, and we look forward to a great turnout that night.
Now, where's this being held at?
So this year we'll have it at the Mighty Oak Lodge again. Again, it's going to be on Monday, August 5th, starting at 6. We will have a catered dinner, and so really no cost. There's going to be information coming out through postcards here shortly. They were wrapping those up this week. I looked earlier today on the Alumni Association website, and so the event is there to register, and also we'll have it on our local chapter Facebook page. So many sources to find the information. We just want to get the word out and make sure we have a great turnout to support these students.
Now, how many students will be involved in the send-off this year?
I don't know the exact number of incoming freshmen. Maybe, Sheila, you do. I know last year it was mid-20s, and I would anticipate with the affiliation that this community and the high school has with the university, that number will be pretty similar again. We'll be awarding up to 5 scholarships, so those students will be specifically recognized, but we want to recognize all students as well. So,
Why MSU?
Well, we think it is a wonderful school. We're very excited about the opportunities that they have. Missouri State is growing, and there's so many opportunities for students to choose a vast variety of careers and pathways to find their passion. It's not extremely far, it's just an hour, but that is far enough to go and spread your wings, live on campus if you choose to, have that campus life experience.
And bring your laundry back to
Yeah,
mom.
and still bring your laundry back to mom. Hey, I had a couple who did that. We are moving into New Conference Valley,
Conference USA.
Conference USA, and so we are super excited about what that might entail and bring forth for the students and those that are pursuing some kind of athletic program, or those who are just observing and enjoy going and participating and cheering on others. So we're excited about that. During our senior send-off, it is free, as Mark said, and you do need to register online. And if you do have troubles registering, you can always contact either Mark or myself or one of our committee members. We have 7 or 8 different committee members that could help you. And then one of our main speakers that night is the new incoming president, because President Cliff Smart is retiring officially. His last day is June 30th, coming up this week. So probably finishing off and this next few days. And so we're going to get to actually meet and talk with President Biff Williams. And so I'm excited because Brent Dunn comes, several other high leaders for Missouri State come, and students and their families get to meet them. And we want to make this something special for not only those who are going to the Springfield campus, but those who are maybe attending here at the local campus. And we have quite a few students who are seniors, juniors and seniors on the local campus, and will soon be alumni. And so we'd like them to meet that. We have lots that graduate every year, probably between 10 and 15 graduate from this campus every year, and that's not including the mid-20s to 30s and some that choose to go to the main campus that we're not aware of later on, and that's a great choice too. And so we are excited, and we think Missouri State is a full package. I could attest to that. I have both kids of my own attend there, so it's a great program. What do you think, Mark?
I totally agree. And I think one thing I do want to add, I know we're taking up a lot of your time this morning or this afternoon.
Hey, that's what we're here for.
Okay. Well, this is the event we're focusing on now, but we do want the local chapter to be more involved within the community. We want alumni to feel like they have some say, and we want to do events that they'll participate in, whether it's a networking event or whether it's an educational event. So we're going to have our ears open that evening and listening to alumni and parents and students, and to make our chapter stronger. And it seems to be growing. Our last meeting, we had many new people involved, and we want to continue that. So this is just a part of what we do locally, but it is a big event and a very important event.
And now tell me again, is this only for incoming freshmen, I guess, who are residents of Leclerc County only, or is this for the area?
The whole evening is actually an alumni celebration. So it is for any Missouri State alumni in the area that wants to come, and it is free to them. And we specifically want to recognize the 4 to 5 students who will receive the alumni scholarship. However, we do want to recognize all incoming freshman students. And but then we will also recognize and celebrate with the juniors and seniors who are on the local campus. So really, we are hitting about every sector of the population, because it's a great event and it's free.
And it's a big old honking event is what it
Yes.
is.
We had over
My
100
goodness.
people last
A
night.
lot of people. Okay, so for those who want to attend and they need to register, how do they do that?
Well, again, they can go to the website for Missouri State Alumni Association, click on events, and then it'll lead you to the event in August. It'll be there. We do have a Facebook page for our local chapter, so we'll have a code there probably, or more information, ways to register. And again, if they've attended in the past, they should be receiving a postcard in the mail shortly that'll give them the opportunity to register. If those don't work, they can call Sheila or myself, get a hold of us on Facebook or whatever, and we will help them with that.
All right, great. Well, Mark, Sheila, thank you so much. Anything else that we need to talk about before we go? This is our final show, so this is the
This has
finale.
been a wonderful program, and thank you. I think on behalf of Missouri State, thank you for what this has allowed us to celebrate and communicate out to our community, and we appreciate all that you have done, Patty, and throughout the many years. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Maybe others may not have said that as much, but I've known you a long time, and we just want to say thank you.
Well, you're very welcome. Again, Sheila Moore, Mark Campbell with the MSU Lebanon Alumni Chapter. Register by going to their Facebook page or go to the website, the Lebanon MSU Alumni. And they're running off. Hi, Melinda.
Hi.
Melinda Fries with the Lebanon Area Foundation is here. Melinda has her finger in a whole lot of pies.
I have so much fun.
I don't know.
love our community.
Yeah, you're
This
just
is
all
so
over
great.
the place.
It was really fun to see Mark and Sheila sharing what local MSU alumni are doing. And I always love coming to Chamber Talk. This is fantastic.
So the Lebanon Area Foundation, just a couple of months from now, this is June, we're almost in July, so August, September, 2 months, 3 months.
for our fall
Radio
campaign.
thing, the
Oh,
big
that
fall
is coming up. We are
campaign? Yeah.
working on what that's going to look like moving forward. But yes, that is definitely coming up, and we'll start promoting that once we have all of our ducks in a row. But for right now, I am hoping to promote two things if I have time, and you guys
do.
can let me know.
You go right ahead, Chicky.
The first thing, of course, is we've already talked, but we want to talk again because it's super important that we get the word out that sponsorships and tickets are available for the Laclede Industries 50th Anniversary Masquerade Gala. It is coming up on August 2nd, which everybody's going to be like, that's so far away. It's
No,
not.
it ain't.
It's really
No, it
not. And what this is, it's a one-time, this is not an annual event. This is the only time in my lifetime I think that we're going to be doing it. We're celebrating their existence in our community for 50 years of having a sheltered workshop. And if you're not sure what Laclede Industries is, or what a sheltered workshop is, Laclede Industries is not simply a recycling center. They're not simply the people who help do small assembly projects for Durham and other wonderful organizations in town. They are dignified employment for individuals with physical, mental, or both disabilities that make it impossible for them to be able to have gainful employment in what we would consider regular jobs. And it's not a easier job. It's simply a job that fits within their ability. So a lot of people will complain that people with disabilities sit around and don't do anything all day. Well, I tell you what, that's not true.
Oh, no.
Not at all.
If
what
you've
they
never
do,
been to Laclede Industries,
it's
if they
amazing.
have an open house, you need to go. Because it is amazing what these individuals do. And you don't realize it, but you see them out in the community mowing.
Absolutely.
And doing landscaping and different things like that.
And they'll paint, they clean. There is so much dignity in working, and if you haven't walked in somebody's shoes, you don't realize how fortunate you are to have all of these wonderful abilities to be able to do these things. But there are individuals in our community that desperately want to be able to have gainful employment and to be able to take that paycheck home and be very proud of it. And that's what Laclede Industries is all about. So if you're not into charity, but you're into making sure that people have opportunities to succeed and that they put their own work in, you should be a big fan of Laclede Industries. You should be so proud that our community has a place for individuals to have that. I'm beyond impressed by Linda Kimry. She's their executive director, and the board and the employees are just some of the most amazing humans you'll ever meet in your life. And so this event is a celebration, not just of the organization itself, but of the employees that are there. We don't get to celebrate that demographic very often. We forget. And we don't realize that these are all just the most incredible humans, and it's important that we be inclusive as a community, and this is our opportunity to promote that inclusiveness. The employees have decided what they wanted to do to celebrate. They love the idea of a masquerade gala, which means, folks, dressing up. It does not mean a traditional ball gown and mask is the only way to go. You should, because
Yes.
that's
If
what
that-
I'm going to do.
If that's your style,
That's my thing.
absolutely.
I am so excited to get all dressed up, but I'm wearing comfortable shoes because we're going to rock out. But you can come as Zorro. You can come as a Pokemon. It's almost
Wait a minute. What does a
costume party.
Pokemon look like?
Ooh, there's so many, Patty. I mean, if you want to get the geek on, I'm here
Oh,
for you.
okay.
But you can literally come however you want. You can come in t-shirts and jeans if you want to, but that's boring. Don't do it. So really and truly, come as you want to come, but know that we're dressing up in all the ways that we want to. And they're going to have members only. It's a 80s cover band that is very popular. They are a very big deal. They are traveling quite a ways, and they're doing it for a pretty penny. And the tickets are $50, and what that gets you is a rock band show, and it gives you a full dinner with all the trimmings. You have hors d'oeuvres, a prime rib dinner, dessert. You get the 80s rock concert. It starts at 6 p.m. where the doors open. You get opportunities to get pictures taken in all of your coolness, and we get to be as a community coming together to celebrate 50 years. So you don't want to miss it, because it's just going to happen this once, and it's going to be another 50 years before they do this again. And it is an opportunity, if you want to sponsor this event, it's an opportunity to support Laclede Industries. And the best part about this event, and the reason that I'm here as well, is because they're partnering with Lebanon Area Foundation. We have supported Laclede Industries in a lot of ways with different grants through the Community Cares program. And they said, you know what, we just want to cover our costs. It's a lot of costs. Trust me, it costs thousands and thousands of dollars to put this on. But anything above and beyond their cost, they are donating right back into the community for the Community Cares program, so that all the nonprofits can benefit from this event. So if you work for a nonprofit in our community, or you're just a big fan of a nonprofit, consider getting tickets, because it's going to support all the people you love too, while celebrating Laclede Industries. So that is my pitch. You can go on to the Laclede Industries Facebook page, and they have a QR code to get your tickets, or you can go onto their website. It is lacledeindustries.com, so it's very, very easy to find. And if you are not sure how to do all that, you can go to Lebanon Area Foundation. You can come to my office. I'll help you get everything done. So if you're uncomfortable with going online and you need tickets, we'll make sure you can do that. And then, speaking of community cares, if you aren't aware, it's a grant, not a straight donation. So we collect all of this money throughout the community and throughout the year, and then we turn it into grants. But the only way to get a grant is to apply for it. So you can be the most amazing, incredible, perfect nonprofit, but if you don't apply for the grant, you're not going to get anything. You must be serving Laclede County residents with the dollars that you apply for, and it must meet a vital need. So unfortunately, like field trips and playground equipment, not what Community Cares does. It's food, shelter, transportation, drug and alcohol recovery. Like really the roots of poverty is what we're trying to address with Community Cares dollars. But the grant application for next year, I know we always go a year ahead, is going to be releasing on our website July 1st. And that is in, well, gosh,
4 days.
And so I was super excited when I heard that this is the last time, because I have been doing this with Patty for 9 years, to be able to say, hey, don't forget, you've got to go apply. It is a true process, ladies and gentlemen. We have to qualify people. You can't just be a great cause. You kind of have to prove that you're financially stable, that you're financially responsible. You can have the best marketing in the world and have the most charismatic leaders, but not be a really good nonprofit. And so we weed out the organizations that we don't feel are doing what they say they're supposed to do, or the organizations that aren't strong enough to do all the things they want to do so badly, but they can't. And we want to make sure that your support of our area nonprofits goes to healthy nonprofits that are truly getting the work done. And then we require them to report about it. So we don't just give them the money and say, we love you and trust you, go on. We say, hey, now you have to prove it. I need receipts. And I know that I'm dating myself because the kids don't say that anymore, but I do require receipts. And so that's why people love and support Community Cares so much, is they know that we're going to watch every penny, and we're going to make sure that when you want to support our neighbors in need here in Laclede County, you're truly doing it and not just accidentally putting money in somebody's back pocket. And so, again, this Laclede Industries event that's happening on August 2nd, get your tickets now. Any proceeds are going to support our Community Cares program, which is a grant program. And the more money that we're able to raise throughout the year, the more we can give away, which means the more resources go to supporting the gas cards from Crosslines. Free Store Ministry cannot exist without their insurance being paid, and their insurance costs $12,000 per year. So we help cover that. Oh, yeah. And so some of these organizations literally could not and would not exist and could not be open to support you if you ever needed it, if you didn't support Community Cares. That's just the truth. Laclede Industries, we help pay for the transportation. Many of their employees cannot drive, and so we cover the costs of their cab rides to get to work and back. they can't do their job unless they have that stipend, because it costs a lot of money to ride in a cab. And so these are the things that you may not realize that your dollars are supporting, is people's ability to lift themselves up and do wonderful things. And God forbid we're ever in a situation where we're 1 or 2 paychecks away from needing help. We need our resources here. So please come out and support Community Cares and all the cool things we're about to do.
All right. Thank you very much, Melinda. Well, real quick, before we wrap this up, we're going to talk about the Laclede County Community Fair. That is coming up first night, July 6th.
Yeah, and you know what's exciting about that first and second night is they are no admission.
You know, they just announced another night that there's no admission, which
Yes.
is Thursday.
Thursday.
So, yeah, definitely going to be able to save a little cash and attend a great event. On Community Night, which is Saturday, July 6th, Ruby Lee is going to be performing, and there's going to be fireworks.
Who doesn't like fireworks?
I know.
Especially to watch them for free.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yes. So I love that the fair is able to give back to our community and allow everybody to come and enjoy a couple of nights and have a great big time with the whole community. I love it. I think they all just have such big hearts, and it's just really nice to see them give back like this.
Oh, yeah. And the kids who have exhibits at the Laclede County Fair these kids are amazing. I have watched many of them grow up, including Bailey Bilger, who used to be Bailey Rafe. I mean, the first time I interviewed her at the Laclede County Fair, she was like 5,
Oh,
little bitty. And, I've watched a lot of these kids grow up and they're giving back. And this is all part of, that whole experience that they are carrying on through the future by offering the free admission and the free concert and it's amazing.
you think Bailey remembers that interview?
Oh, yes, she does. We have talked about it.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah. And I used to get her and, oh my goodness, there was another little girl, and I cannot remember her name right now off the top of my head. Bailey's going to shoot me. But anyway, both redheads, skinny as rails, and I can completely confuse them every year. It was, yeah, but we always have a lot of fun. The concert will be lawn seating, so be sure and bring a blanket or a chair so you can be comfortable, and it's from 8 to 10, and then the fireworks will go off at 9:30.
Awesome. Sounds like a party to me.
It does. Well, that's going to wrap it up for Chamber Talk. I guess if you want to find out what's going on in the community, you can always follow the Lebanon Area Chamber of Commerce Facebook page. I can keep you updated there. And of course, all of the beautiful businesses and organizations across Laclede County, just, check out their Facebook and websites as well. Find out what's going on. Thank you all so much for joining us today. Chamber Talk is brought to you by the Lebanon Area Chamber of Commerce. Patty Burns signing off for Ashley Mahan, Melinda Fries, and Sheila Moore and Mark Campbell. You have a great day.